I don't know what to name this game since while I'm platinum, I keep fighting high diamond players. Which one? And in fact, I even had a challenger in the last game, the Nocturne one. And yeah. Anyways, this time it was actually a different combination of runes. My masteries are the same, 9, 21, 0. So, I can survive and not get destroyed. And my runes were attack speed red, attack damage quints, and I think there was like 2 attack damage reds right there. So mixed in with the attack speed, armor yellow, and match resistant scaling. Now here we go. I have a top LeBlanc. It's my friend. The enemy Riven tries to jump her, and that's my sign to just go in. I popped Ghost already because I need to take advantage of the fact that she's got no cooldowns. She just used them all up, and I get into superior advantage position and just strike her down and kill her. Elise comes in and doesn't realize that we can beat her ass too, so she almost died. Now, fun fact, I can sneak into the side bush here, and I'm pretty damn sure the Riven will be aggressive enough on the LeBlanc that it will become an easy gank. And as you can see, I pull it off again, deal a lot of damage, and I stick around here waiting just a little longer, and the Riven just kind of likes to take damage. I die, but she died as well, and this is perhaps one of the more detrimental things. Not only did she lose CS, I mean, she got a kill on me. She's losing minion CS and lane advantage. Now the lane is pushed back to LeBlanc, and she's able to safely farm it with no risk of being jumped on by Riven. So it was a very positive death on my account. Also, it stopped me from going on a killing spree, and will not enable that gold bonus. So right now, it's just you see me jump on Elise because I can deal a shitload of damage, and I can try to fucking murder her, force her out of the jungle. My Jace teammate takes way too much damage, so now invading for this blue becomes very risky. The Jace kind of got a little greedy, and now it's just something you do not do. If your mid laner is fucked up, you do not try to invade the enemy jungle. Or top lane, whoever is the most closest adjacent to your jungle. Because as a result, that's just going to get your asses killed. Now here I wait in the bush, quite a bit actually, because I don't know if this is worded or not, but it doesn't seem so. I wait longer than I should, and I keep timing my recalls just to see how many quote-unquote recalls I could have taken before the Riven would plausibly get, paranoid. Of course, the Riven comes in to try to ward, she gets caught, and me and Little Blanc are able to kill her. So, essentially, this Riven is out of the game, and mad because of the camp. For me, it's totally worth it. I build Spirit of the Lizard Elder for damage, seeing as we have a LeBlanc on Leona on our team. So we have some other form of taking this in front line. Though, I would come to regret it a little bit due to this. Anyways, dive onto Morgana and the enemy Jinx. I forced him off when Morgana tries to ult me. Elise comes in and they're just they're kind of a little bit afraid of committing. But so that kind of leaves Elise to be kind of smacked out by Leona, and then she jumps on me. They kind of forget one thing. I have a shitload of damage, and my passive will keep me alive. So now the tables have turned, the slow is missed, and Leona and I get to pretty much dunk the Jinx. And with that, I also get to dunk the Morgana. So this gank is turned around for 3-for-1, because Leona got hit a trap and get killed by the tower. But yeah, a 3-for-1, and the kills largely went to me. Well, I think one kill went to Leona. But yeah, that was ridiculous, and that was awesome, honestly. It reminds me, I haven't explained why I picked Xin Zhao. Well, one of the things about Xin Zhao is he's a stronger early pick. He's a strong early pick if albeit he kind of gives the enemy team an idea of what you're going for. Because he's sort of like Jarvan and Vi in kind of a nutshell. But he has way less engage, and he's way more risky in that sense. Everything he does is like, let's fight, let's fighting love, let's murder everybody, jump in. If you don't do it properly, you're gonna die. That's kind of the whole shtick of it. However, his ganking is very straightforward, and his damage is ridiculously high. You pick him as a jungler when you need both crowd control. Oh yeah, by the way, Leona just died for no reason. And they're going to face check this again and take a shitload of damage. So Jinx dies, and she was going to shoot the W in the wrong way. Anyways, you pick Xin Zhao when you need a lot of damage. When you need damage and you need crowd control and a pseudo-initiator. That's how one makes the Xin Zhao actually very good in a way. if you see that your teammates in the lane don't have a lot of damage, you see they don't have a lot of damage, then you pick Xin Zhao to bring in the damage. If they don't have as much crowd control as you'd want, you pick Xin Zhao because he also provides that kind of control. So in a way, he makes up for a lot of deficiencies that your laners may have. Perhaps not in team battles, I mean in team fights, because that revolves around a lot of things, and he does have shortcomings in team fights. But when it comes to ganking and during the skirmishes, he provides a lot of things you need to pull off ganks on his own. If I'll bait them being kind of walking against certain matchups because he's pure melee, and you don't necessarily want to start off with a Z. So yeah, Xin Zhao. His choice was actually very smart in this one. The enemy team had picked Elise, Cassiopeia, and Jinx, I believe, at that point. No wait. Lucian, no, they picked Elise and Cassiopeia. I was worried that they were gonna pick somebody other than Cassiopeia because I forgot who their other pick was. Their other pick scared the shit out of me, and I was like, "Fuck, don't be this character. It limits my choices because this account has way less champions." But they picked Cassiopeia, and then I saw Elise and I saw Lucian, and I thought, I could go Xin Zhao because I have a Leona being picked next. I think that's how it went. But yeah, I definitely picked a Xin Zhao with the intention of at least it being a safe pick, which can provide a lot of stuff for my team. So, yeah, Xin Zhao. It's hard to say. I just cannot say he's a very good first pick like Elise, Lee Sin, Aatrox, or Jarvan. But he's kind of like, he's close there. He's like that B+ student kind of thing when it comes to pick order. He's definitely strong, and it's kind of sad that people underestimate his capabilities right now. I can understand that he would not be, a top-tier competitive pick right now, which sometimes he is picked, though. But to call him garbage, like some people would claim, is really stupid and insulting to a lot of junglers. You can see, that's one of the problems. I engaged, and I kind of had to walk out because I saw the enemy team coming, and it left my team to die. They dive me since I have very little mobility outwards. It caused Cassiopeia to flash, so I guess that's the silver lining. So that meant just LeBlanc got to destroy the shit out of a few of them because they couldn't escape. Anyways, Xin Zhao. Here's one of the things I really dislike about him, though. Aside from Spirit of the Ancient Golem, which I probably should have built this game. And there I probably the smite was way too weak to actually outsmite that missile, so that sucked. I probably should have still tried using it. But anyways, Spirit of the Ancient Golem, I should have probably purchased it, and it is actually one of the only reasonable builds. All the other builds, like Special Wraith doesn't work. The Spirit of the Lizard Elder is pretty wasted on him. It doesn't feel too strong. So if the new Riggo's Lantern comes out, this was played before the Riggo's Lantern came out. The changes to it, new Riggo's Lantern with the Pharaoh Flare change comes out. I will definitely start building that item over any other Spirit items, if I want offense at least. He's one of those champions that will definitely benefit from it, so I look forward to its buff. The builds with Xin Zhao tend to be relatively stale, though you get a lot of leeway thanks to his ultimate if you apply it perfectly. You get to build health, some resistances, and then you get to build some damage. With that, you'll be able to just, you go in with your ultimate and hit your ultimate, you'll get all the resistances you need. The only thing that sucks is you have to find the good chance to go in because your E is, a targeted spell. So you need to be in range to actually get in there and on the right target to use your ultimate without fucking everything up. Though, in a sense, sometimes it's good to use your E on a tank and then flash forward and knock back other right targets. Though, that also brings up the question. What summoner spells better to take on Xin Zhao, Ghost or Flash? Definitely Ghost helps you with more ganks and just team fight presence, but Flash allows you to make up better plays and initiate better and stuff like that. So, in truth, if you take Ghost if you want better ganking, and I guess you want to become more of a fighter during your team fights, and you take Flash if you want to be more of a ganker during team fights. Here I'm gonna die, and most of my team will also be picked off. Right now, our team fights aren't being so spectacular, though we're not completely losing. Despite the fact that we lost that team fight, Jace is able to take top tower. So to be honest, it was a worth it trade-off. The actually, wait, I don't know if we lost our inhibitor tower. If we did, well, then it's kind of an equal trade-off. But nonetheless, it's fine. My team has to either kill Cassiopeia or Morgana before fight starts, or we have disarray at our hands. They don't really have a tank aside from these characters, or at least they don't have a tank aside from these kind of CC bots. I jump on Jinx. I don't get the best fight. I use my ultimate. I use a locket. I bought the locket just because of the Morgana, and I use my E like an idiot. Like, wow, I should have jumped on Jinx. So, as a result, we kind of can wipe the fuck out. I mean, we get 3 killed, they get 2, and once again, Jace takes an inhibitor tower, and I mean, Riven tries to stop him, but he just runs off. So that was actually really good. Oh, sorry for the yawn. I'm actually just kind of waking up again. I've been voicing videos a lot sooner so I can get them out before the tournament start and whatnot. So Morgana gets caught, and Elise obviously is going to follow. Lucian keeps the Baron alive, and by alive I mean he keeps it from resetting, and I managed to secure it with a smite before Jinx steals it this time. So we've got quite the advantage right now, but as you can see, the game is very even. Riven comes at me thinking that we were going to go assault her teammates at bottom, and I just turn around and kill her. I mean, my teammates help, definitely, but I would assume I'd be able to kill Riven 1v1 right now. She does have lifesteal up the ass, so that kind of would work against me, but I have a lot of damage and tankiness, so bring it on, bitch. So yeah, Locket, I have Locket, I have War Monks, I have that kind of straightforward build. I'm a damage sponge. I built myself this way because they're kind of heavy towards the ability power and the kind of a sustain kind of damage. So I jump in, the target I intended to gets black shielded, and I get pretty much brutally murdered by all their damage. But since they focused me, they get torn to pieces by my other teammates. Unfortunately, they have a shitload of damage as well, so 2 of my other teammates fall. But again, fortunately, it wasn't, well, actually no, Jace is really strong in this one, so it kind of sucked that he died, because he would have been able to tear this tower down. Lucian survived, and LeBlanc survived, and they were able to take out the Riven, so as you can see, I usually start off with the blue trinket, the yellow trinket and solo queue games, so I can ward for my teammates and secure myself with, wards over walls while I do buffs or whatever. That's what I generally do in solo queue games. Later on, though, I will sell it to buy a red trinket and use the vision removal to secure my team and, secure certain choke points. So, as you can see, we picked out 4 of them because they got a little too close and whatever. And we were to take one tower, and then we're going to take the inhibitor tower, and then we're going to go for the inhibitor as well, right? Yes, we pick Cassiopeia, or LeBlanc does, and we get an ace. So we get 2 inhibitors from this. 2 inhibitors, and then we're kind of just forced to run. We're way too low health. So, but this is okay, though. That's going to mean we're going to buy a lot of gold. Unfortunately, LeBlanc DC'd right there and almost died. Then we kind of jump back in and actually get 2 kills. So it's kind of ridiculous how powerful LeBlanc is right now. I don't know if they'll actually nerf her, because she does have weaknesses. And pro players do know how to handle her. So Riven comes in, gets kind of butt blasted and murdered. Then Elise is here too, and she too just gets murdered and butt blasted. Bam! So, we go in for the kills. We take the Nexus Tower, but our LeBlanc DC, so we kind of really can't fight that well anymore. Leona, for whatever reason, decided to die for free. And with that, we kind of have to walk away, run away, and whatever. My Spirit Visage, kind of overkill with all my magic resistance and health items, right? Well, the next item I was planning on building was Ghost Blade. LeBlanc DC'd again, Wait, yay. Work. It's not oh boy, this sucks. If you notice any inconsistencies with the video, it's because I had recorded this with the thought that it was Ray Chorizo's game. So Like, I actually said some misinformation, speaking as if though it was Rey Chorizo. So I actually had to go back and clip out certain scenes from the voiceover, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell which ones are the edits or not, because I did a good job of that in some cases. But anyways, Rey Chorizo's diamond already, and Rourke is getting there. Rourke is fighting a lot harder opponents than Rey Chorizo had, that's for sure. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, you see, we had one last great team fight, and Xin Zhao pick was actually really good. So now, hooray for mixed diamond plat Xin Zhao! Hooray!